So hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. I'm doing a little bit of a follow-up video that I did earlier, telling you to try. I'm also in the midst, I'm in between phases of filming a bread video for you. So it's rising in the bowl. And it's time to have dinner, and we got to go run a couple of errands since James is home. And I want to say this to you, okay? So I hope of all the videos I've ever made, I hope you take this one the most serious, okay? And this could make or break my channel in a sense, meaning this could send you over the edge to where you never want to hear me talk again. If you just hear this, then I'm okay with that, because this is probably the most important video I could at this point ever make, okay? So yesterday, you know, the whole scenario I talked about and showed how I didn't understand at the moment why things were happening the way that they were. What I was talking about was my little barn cat being stuck in the tree, right? And I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to learn from this. I know what I'm supposed to learn from it. And I knew it yesterday. And I said I was going to make a video on this. And then I've just gotten some information about obviously understanding more things that are going on between China and Russia. I've been paying attention to some things today. And folks, I'm going to tell you right now, you need to be above anything at all. You need to be mentally and spiritually prepared for anything that could come our way. I'm speaking specifically to the U.S. citizens here. I think people that are in Canada, and I think people that are in Western Europe probably need to pay, in the UK, need to pay attention to this too. You need to be mentally and spiritually and emotionally ready for anything that's coming our way. There's a lot going on. We are not part of the BRICS, okay? We're not in the big boy club, okay? You do not have leadership that is trying to represent you the way that they should be. They are not trying to, haven't been trying to assist and help the U.S. citizens of this, the U.S. and the U.S. citizens, the taxpayers of this country. And basically, folks, I don't believe the mass majority of people understand what is going to happen if the dollar collapses, if we fall into an economic collapse, if things begin to happen with people that are just suddenly here in this country. There's a lot of potentials that are brewing underneath the surface here. I'm not making predictions. I can't force, I'm not spinning around with a crystal ball here. But I think I'm smart enough to go, remember how we've talked about the constellation? We've been saying this for a long time. If you pinpoint things and you draw things together and you make a picture, then you can see it more clearly. I was making my bread video. I got some information. I knew I was going to be talking about a subject like this, very similar as far as stress testing yourself. And I've been, I think, convicted to come make this video. I ran out here to make this video. Folks, we have never seen anything like the potential that we very well could see. There are a lot of people that say our economy is done, the dollar is dead, and the country's dying. It will be what we make it. I still hang on to that shred. But that doesn't mean that I'm in denial about what's coming our way. You have to be prepared to understand that you have to be doing something every single day. Take a deep breath. This overwhelms me too, okay? I'm just like you out there. I'm a working mom. I got 3 boys. We're just trying to raise goats and bake biscuits and live life. And this is a reality that we all have to come to terms with. I know a lot of people like you that they know things are going on and they cannot mentally come to terms with it, okay? They just somehow, it's like it stops. They talk about it, complain about it, complain about it. But when it comes time to doing, I think what that does is that sets reality into motion for them. So what that means is it's not about them just losing it because they're not prepared. It's the stress that they are going to go through with whatever could potentially come our way. I want you to be aware of this. If you are a high stress person, you need to be stress testing yourself however which way you can. For example, that's what I was talking about. I'm going to be stress training in May with self-defense, the class that I'm moving into stress scenarios so that you can ultimately understand again and refresh yourself and know how well you respond, how well you react. That's not something that you just do with self-defense. Okay, this is about everything on how you can self-manage. Okay, please be opening your Bibles. Please be reading your Bibles. Please be talking to the close people to you that you know that you can openly talk to. Get your emotions out. I am highly stressing at this time. I have been saying this for a very long time. I know since I ran my 5K, that's going on 2 years ago, I have been really pushing you guys to try to get physically fit as much as possible. That's why I ran the 5K that I did, trained for 7 weeks and hit the ground running. I didn't care if I finished. I didn't care if I had to crawl across the line. It was the fact that I had a goal and I knew that I was getting more physically fit. You must do this now as best you can. You're going to be experiencing at any point unmanageable stress. This isn't just for your body. This is also for your mind. Do you hear me? So please be doing these things. You have to sit down tonight. You have to come to terms with, guys, I'm sorry to say it like this, but we've been sold out. We've been sold out. And it's been going on for a long time. Okay? This is not what the founding fathers had in mind for us. Okay? This is not what God necessarily has in mind for us either. We've been sold out. So you have to come to terms with that. Now, I sound so horribly gloom and doom because it is. I'm sorry. Me telling you this, other people saying this, looking at the reality of where we are is reality. It's not gloom and doom anymore. It's where we are. I pray for a miracle every single day. It's going to take a miracle at this point. It's going to take you doing, me doing, trying hard, coming together, and a miracle at this point. Please get your mind and your body in check today, so that you can sustain the level of stress that is most likely, let's put it that way, coming our way and could be coming our way at this point, folks. There's just no telling. But you're going to have to start getting yourself ready for that. This is the most important thing that you can do right now. It's beyond beanie weenies, it's beyond bullets and band-aids, it's beyond gold and silver. If you can't handle the stress, you're not going to be able to function. You're going to freeze, you're going to be paralyzed, and you're not going to be able to function. So if you are having any issues with that, put yourself in check. If you know someone close to you that's having a difficult time or could have a difficult time, you need to start softly but firmly and aggressively getting it in check. What that means is up to you. You know how to gauge you, your life, your family, and all of that. Start praying. Open your Bibles tonight. Talk to your children tonight. I don't care if they tell you that you're crazy. I don't care if they say that I'm crazy. This is where we are, and you're going to know that you are there, okay? I am highly recommending all of these things. You need to be training. You need to be refreshing yourself on the basic skills of life: baking bread, baking beans, growing tomatoes, have your pantry stocked. You do not need to be focusing on going to the beach. I'm sorry. I had somebody today say something to me like, I don't live that far from the beach. You need to, yes, I understand, but you've got to be focusing on home. You've got to be focusing on your finances. You've got to be focusing on getting yourself ready. Please do these things. Please do these things. Bread video coming up. I love you guys more than you'll ever know. I appreciate you more than I can ever say. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for our children. I'm praying for this country. And I'm praying for a miracle. Keep going. Keep prepping. Keep trying. Don't stop. Be peaceful. Like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you on the next video.